Some studies have estimated that up to 400 million jobs will be affected by advances in artificial intelligence in the next decade. Between them, AI automation and AI augmentation will change the way we work and live. In this video, we will look at 3 possible futures to see what the world could look like 1, 5, and 15 years from now. The first scenario is a technotopia, in which technology is the dominant force shaping humanity. In the second, we're in a digital democracy, in which AI is transformative, but changes happen at a gradual pace, limited by the laws of economics, labor, and physics that we currently have in place. In the third scenario, we're in the Transhumanist Republic, where the focus of humanity has shifts from being human to becoming more than human through genetic and engineering and neurotechnology. So let's jump to 2025, where in Technotopia, other countries are catching up with China's installed base of manufacturing robots. The direct result is a global push to reshore production capacity. At the same time, breakthroughs in AGI and a US AI research lab are making waves in the AI community. And the first successful AI agents are helping out in the office at 0.5 FTE. In the digital democracy, advances in biomedicine are helping people stay healthy longer. And the workplace use of AR and VR are helping professionals take on more advanced and complex tasks. At the same time, games have become more immersive, fueled by a trend in social gaming. This trend is part of a broader movement to reclaim the internet as a public domain. In the Transhumanist Republic, CRISPR has advanced to the point where we can actually edit human babies, and some parents choose to select specific traits for their future children. Neural implants make prosthetic limbs an interesting option for people with certain ambitions, and the lack of global collaboration on digital matters is ushering in the golden era of cybercrime. In 2030's Technotopia, nuclear fission has become a reality, fueled by advances in AI. A lot of people are now free to spend their days in the digital world of their choosing. But the push towards manufacturing automation and office AI assistance has also forced most advanced economies to implement some form of universal basic income. So while global GDP has grown by 15%, its benefits have fallen to the top 0.5% of all incomes. Meanwhile, in the digital democracy, several key pieces of digital infrastructure are now maintained by citizen initiatives. These initiatives are often transnational. And a push for greater human well-being has also led to some marginal improvements in the Earth's ecosystems. Humans are co-inhabiting the Earth and using AI to help them. Food production has cleaned up significantly as a consequence. In the Transhumanist Republic, bionics and neural implants have helped humans keep pace with AI capabilities, but only barely. For the majority of humans, AI has taken on a religious status. And transhumanist society has by now also developed nuclear fission, while the first genetically modified neo-human babies have been grown in labs. In 2040's Technotopia, most capital and information is controlled by a select few. Economic demand has been decoupled from consumer spending, and 95% of all humans can no longer be considered economic actors. This has also led to the erosion of the traditional power base of governments. Space mining has opened up a new frontier for the AI overlords to play in, while the vast majority of humanity is condemned to a life of poverty. In the digital democracy, nuclear fission took a bit longer but is now also a reality, as are the first inhabited space stations on journeys to Mars, all within the spirit of digital democracy, of humans hacking technology for human goals. In the Transhumanist Republic, there are those who have taken the step to become fully modified humans. Severe tensions between the cyborgs and the centaurs dominate the political landscape. The different level of modifications have unleashed strong tribal instincts. The economy looks more and more like feudal Japan, and clan warfare is the name of the game. All of this is happening against the backdrop of a race for control of resource-rich asteroids. Just so we're clear, even after more than 10 years working as a machine learning engineer, I still haven't figured out how to predict the future. It could be that none of the elements in these scenarios will define the human experience in the next 15 years. But if there is anything you take away from this video, it should be that you realize we have a say in how we let AI change our world. Massive sea changes unleashed by big jumps in technological capabilities will take time to pan out. The same happened with technologies like electricity or personal computing. But we can affect how they impact us. We can choose the future we want as a community, nation, or as a species. In the short term, of course, you do need to think about how much it would cost your employer to automate your job with AI and how valuable you really are to them. The 2023 World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report shows that companies expect to retrain their employees in three key areas: analytical and creative thinking, and AI and big data skills. The key consideration for employers will be how well AI performs compared to us humans, and how much errors they are willing to tolerate from AI solutions. It does seem that the administrative class is in decline. Most clerical work will be automated away. But humans are still better at high level strategic work, at navigating the messy real world. And there are also ethical and legal considerations that come into play when it comes to giving agency to AI solutions. At what point does the legal and moral responsibility for a specific course of action lie with the AI rather than the organization implementing it? And what degree of AI autonomy are we humans willing to accept? These are all questions that we'll need to answer, and that will impact which of the three scenarios will dominate our future. Hopefully, we have just enough collective sense to make sure that whatever future we choose for ourselves is one that is better than the present human condition. After all, the global economy is all of us working together and in competition with each other.